Hey guys, Guy with the Camera 23 bringing you episode 6 in First Watch. And today is going to be American Mary, which is a horror film that's had quite a lot of kind of film festival buzz these past 6 months or so. And it's also a film that I've recommended to a few people here on YouTube who have since watched it and quite enjoyed it. Now I know the general plot outline of this, but I have heard it's got a few kind of twists and turns along the way. I'm a big fan of kind of alternative horror films, like Human Centipede, stuff like that. So yeah, it stars Catherine Isabelle, who you may know from Ginger Snaps or Freddy vs Jason. Now she hasn't actually been in much since Freddy vs Jason, between Freddy vs Jason and this. So, but she's kind of referred to as kind of a horror icon. She's also in Insomnia, I think it was, yeah, Insomnia as well. Yeah, so as usual, I'll watch the film and I'll give my thoughts on it afterwards. So yeah, see you in a bit. Yeah, so there's the incredibly basic main menu of American Mary. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Hey guys, just finished American Mary. Boy, it's out an experience. Really good film. Very, very good film. Basically, the story is Catherine Isabelle plays a woman called Mary who hasn't got the money, and she goes for a job interview at a strip club, and then not sure exactly what happens. Something happens to this guy, and the guy who runs the club pays her to kind of do some work on him, because she's kind of she's trained to be a surgeon. So she does that, and then somebody calls her to do some body modification on her. I think it's just a friend. I think it is, which she does. She's kind of interesting, I'll say. She gets paid for that, and then she kind of gets into kind of body modification, and she gets invited to a party by one of her by the surgeon who she's doing a residency with. Yeah, she gets invited to a party and she gets raped, and basically she kind of goes on a kind of a revenge trip to kind of torture and kill these guys that raped her, basically. And again, I mean, the story that was the kind of the plot. They didn't focus on that a lot, which I thought was pretty good. Another thing I didn't kind of think was, well, basically I'll get to the negatives first. Basically, I just think that the transition from this kind of amateur surgeon to this kind of murderous, evil woman just kind of just was a bit too fast. I mean, she comes back from the party, and then just straight away she decides to just torture this guy and kill him. And also the ending I didn't think was particularly very good. I mean, it's a bit of a cop-out, to be quite honest, but those are the only two negatives really. Again, very well made film, very well acted. And like I said before, I can't think of anything else that I've seen that had Catherine Isabelle in it since Freddy vs Jason. She did a really good job, very good job. It's a very brutal film, quite hard to watch in some places. I mean, I sat through Human Centipede 2 and didn't wince that much as this film. It's freaky kind of. But again, really good. It's got a lot of kind of dark humour in it as well. I kind of found myself laughing at quite a few parts in it. I mean, there was a scene in this that honestly gives even like a Serbian film run for its money. Really does. Skews me out, horrible. It's shot very well. I mean, like these kind of films, it's so easy to go kind of like gratuitous and over the top, which this film doesn't at all. And it's interesting to kind of know why people go through this kind of body modification stuff, because I know there is there's even like a society about it as well, which I don't actually know about, which is quite interesting. But again, really well made. One of the best genre films I've seen in a very long time. I mean, if I'd have seen this last year, it might have been in my top films of last year, possibly. So yeah, again, very well made film. So I've said about 10 times now. Give it 9 out of 10. Absolutely loved it, and I hope to see films like this again. So yeah, that's been episode 6 of First Watch, which has been American Mary. Honestly, if you're a fan of horror films or just kind of alternative kind of films, then check this out. It's very, very good, very good. So I mean, I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I'd do. I thought it'd be kind of like over the top and gratuitous, which it wasn't at all. So yeah, so that's been episode 6 of First Watch. Tune in next week for episode 7. I know what we're going to do for that. So yeah, please rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.